wee ones who want to stab everything, possibly eat it. And then there's another guy who just something's off. It's like his eyes are not quite right. Otherwise, he's not so bad. He was quite heroic in the last adventure. He strode right up to Strahd and denied him his prize. It was quite epic. I should be telling all the tales when we get back to an inn.
I'll make you a bard then. And who is this lovable dwarf who thinks he's the only sane one in the group, and who's he being
Oh,
played by?
I'm just saying. Come out of Guntelgrim. Been on a wee bit of a journey doing some supply run down south when I met up with these two Gubbo friends. Although they at first I was quite wary of them, but otherwise they're not so bad. I mean, except for the insistence on eating everything in sight, including people.
And their own animals?
Hey,
I'd
you
say
don't eat
including
people. Nobody, you don't eat people.
Just
That's not
children.
right.
Would you eat me?
Just
If
children.
you're a
I were
person.
dead, would you eat me?
No,
No,
course
just
not.
Depends on Deadpool.
So
If
what
you
about your
boil-
cousin Oz? What would
Lex
Clex
is
do?
notably silent.
So Oz, I'm pretty sure your cousin would.
and Duthane
well,
is
it's
being
not right.
played
You don't
by.
eat people.
Right, your definition of people might be okay. His definition of people is basically you and him.
That's not true. I
That's
care
all I
about
could
all
suss
of
out.
you.
All goblins count.
I care about
goblins.
non-goblins too. They're like family pets.
Right, we saw what you did to the family pet. You ate it.
They also ate the babies. I mean, children.
I mean,
Hey,
no
we
need to
didn't
get into
know
some-
what was in those pies when we ate them. If
Duth-
I had known what was in those pies, I wouldn't have eaten them.
Duthane.
No. I'm pretty sure Klex finds it much more appetizing. He's like, oh, that's how human children taste. Well, I might have to get some more of
So,
it.
so
In
do,
fairness, I probably wouldn't. Like if I had known what those pies really were,
so
I wouldn't
Duthane.
eat them. Okay,
But,
but
after
anyways,
tasting
Only
Duthane,
them,
had seconds.
I wouldn't have had seconds.
So what's
Well,
the
but
human
you
behind the Duthane dwarf? His name.
what do you mean?
What is your name, dear
Oh,
player?
I'm just saying, it's no big deal.
Okay, so he's Adam's disappeared. He is no longer with us. It's just Duthane.
Well, it helps with the role playing if you really, really embrace your character.
Method. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Now that last but certainly not least, our strange player with the strange eyes, and I'm certain he can dislocate his jaw, is.
That would be Zatzosa. Apparently, he's very heroic, although, he just didn't want to die. But he will take the credit.
Seems appropriate.
And Zatzosa is being played by.
The other Michael Roderick.
Excellent. What is Zatzosa?
He is a warlock paladin.
Excellent.
And it is terrible here. We need to leave first the castle, and then the land. We need to get out.
You don't like the nice, chilly, overcast weather all the time?
No, it's arguably pretty terrible. It's
To be
cold.
fair, he's not wrong. I mean,
cold-blooded.
every person in this bloody place thinks he's right. And you know what? That many people can't be wrong.
So
I don't know. I know
think
lots
that
of
has
people
our
that-
introductions
that-
done there, Rod. So whenever you're ready to herd these
All right.
cats, run this game.
So, just to give you guys a reminder, that is where you are. Just shared the castle with you. If you were to zoom in on that image, you're probably, well, you see where those doors are? That's like to the courtyard. You're in there. But I'm sure, as they like to say in Valaki, all will be well. When
I
we
don't
had
like
left off,
Valaki.
you guys. No, Valaki was fine.
We really shouldn't like any place here. It's terrible.
It's
When we
definitely
had left
cold.
off, you guys had explored the chapel. You found something. I don't think you figured out exactly what it is yet. But you know you found something important. And I think you were trying to get out of Dodge.
I mean, that seems
Dodge being
like
the
the right
castle.
idea.
Well, to be fair, we were trying to leave.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
if we could get to Dodge, I'd rather go to Dodge
I
than
mean,
be here.
I don't know if Dodge is on our map, but if we could get there, it might be better than this place.
So
Probably.
Yep, you guys murdered Strahd's Castellan in a chapel, no less.
I think murder is kind of a strong word. I think that was more self-defense since I was the one hit first.
He self-defensed him to death.
And
And tomato, tomato.
I didn't kill him. I just stabbed him like he did me as he was trying to kill me, and I left him. The goblins
Yeah.
decided to finish the job.
Sure, we'll say that's what it was.
You can't take him anywhere.
You found
No, we
a
killed
holy
him.
symbol of some kind. And I believe I've shown you that image, as well as a statue.
Mm-hmm.
And you have stolen those two items, as well as Zosa took some plate mail from where was it? It was right over here.
See, there's the
It was a ornamental piece, I believe.
No, it's real. It was real deal. It's actual plate.
Yep.
I don't know. Did you share a picture of the statue? I did share the picture of the symbol, but I didn't see a picture of a statue.
I have not yet, but give me a second. I can. I just need to move all of the properties.
All the properties
To the GM notes. Since you guys have not rested yet, but here is what the statue looks like. Since you've asked, go ahead and share that.
I did.
Let everyone else see it.
And I closed it out before I do any scrolling and see any wording.
No, you weren't gonna. I moved it all to the GM notes.
Copy that. Just making sure.
It is a 12-inch tall statuette made of pure silver. Probably weighs about 10 pounds.
Shiny.
Very. So that's where we were, and you guys were trying to decide what to do. On your way out, you encountered a bunch of what are they? Gargoyles. And then from there, the statues of the dragons that were in this room animated and attacked you. Damn near killed you. And that is where we are now. We had just finished that fight, and I think you guys were trying to decide if you should wait here or continue running.
Yes,
or do something else.
There was a comment made about trying to lock this room down and take a short rest. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I can't really say anything about that.
I mean, I think we need to, because like most of us are at single-digit hit points, and like we
One of
need
us may have been a
something.
bit unconscious.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that might also
several
give us
times.
an hour is a long time for someone to discover that body. Granted.
Yeah, actually, you're right. I had like it's been a week, so my brain was fried.
I mean,
I
the
think
body that we put behind the altar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to make a lot of smelly until at least a couple days.
Yeah, but wasn't he like Strahd's manservant? I'm pretty sure. Like, if Strahd like needs a drink in the middle of the night, like, and he's not around to fetch somebody
You're
for
saying
him, it'll
he
be a
eats
problem.
him?
No, I'm implying that he will fetch somebody for Strahd to eat.
Oh, that's horrible.
Do you think?
Yes, it is.
He's a vampire. There's a reason why they call him the Devil's
No,
Strahd.
the manservant is also horrible.
Well, did you not hear those horrible like wails of all the spirits of people he had killed swirling around him when we were fighting?
I mean, I didn't realize they were spirits of people he'd murdered. I mean, now
In fact, I think it was called the Choir of like the.
To be fair,
Damned or something?
in character, I don't know what that is.
Wraith keeps pointing at his shoulder where the sword went into, and is like,
Yeah.
bad, very bad.
So yeah, I think my vote was that we use whatever healing magics we have right now, and then just try and get away from this place.
And then rest the night, hopefully, safely someplace else.
Yes.
All right, so it sounds like you guys are leaving.
That's what the goblins are suggesting. If the other three decide otherwise, we will stay with the other three.
I mean, it seems if assuming we can, he's just